This is The Real Thing 2, and welcome back to my playthrough of Psychonauts. This is video 10, and if you've been watching, in the last video we defeated the giant lake monster boss, and now we are in Lung Fish-opolis.
Excuse me, were you talking to me?
Ow! My ears!
I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
Are you okay?
He's dead.
Oh geez, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. Every member of the Resistance is prepared to die, fighting the tyranny of Kochamara.
What's Kochamara?
He's a giant monster like you, Gargalor. He brainwashed and enslaved almost everyone in Lung Fish-opolis.
That stinks. So hey, have you seen any other humans around here? I'm looking for a girl called Lily.
The government archives might have some information about your young girlfriend, Gargalor.
Well, I don't know if she's really my girlfriend. I mean, I think she...
I only meant that she is your friend who was a girl, Gargalor. To access the archives, we must first destroy the broadcast tower Kochamara uses to control the populace.
Check. I'll go smash that then.
Wait, Gargalor. In order to reach the tower, you'll need to pass through that wall of lasers. But you'll never make it through the lasers without our help.
So are you gonna start helping soon?
First, I need you to do something for the Resistance. Punch a hole in that prison and free my comrades.
Easy enough.
Freedom!
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 Hoo-yah! Now, how about getting me past those gates?
Right. We stole the shield power module from Kochamara. It's too big for any of us to operate, but it should work for you.
Hey, is this gonna upset Kochamara and all your little brainwashed neighbors?
No!
I doubt it.
No.
So, knocking down the prison and then breaking this laser shield thing, nobody's gonna get mad about that and start shooting at me.
No!
Maybe one guy would.
But what is even an entire navy of lungfish against the might and revolutionary zeal of Gargalor?
Wait, what navy?
Meet us at the dam, Gargalor. For freedom!
Okay, now we have our psychic shield ability. Not featured is when I completed the level without actually recording anything, so I had to make a separate save file and play all the way through the game to get back up to this spot. So I believe I have lower health now and a lower rank.
The peaceful city of Lung Fish-opolis is under attack tonight by a hideous, gigantic monster the terrified citizens have named Gargalor. The Navy has responded quickly and decisively, dispatching its entire tank division to neutralize the creature. Soon, authorities say, everything will return to normal or better. Kidnapping human children is good.
Alright, so the cons to that is I had to play through the entire game again. The plus side is I'm pretty sure I can do a speedrun now, because it didn't take me all that long to catch up to where I am now after skipping all the cutscenes. And there I am right now, finally unlocking pyrokinesis. Oops. Forgot to actually equip the shield. Don't know what it's doing. Okay, I got it. It's throwing me off because I don't actually have pyrokinesis on the bar. So Q is going to be the shield move. It operates on a separate meter than the Psy Blast does. I can hold it and it just depletes its own meter. And it charges back over time. I don't have to collect anything to fill it back up. So what you want to do after you get that is come back over here to this tunnel here, and as soon as you walk in, activate the shield, because as soon as you step foot inside of it, the lasers go off, and you want to reflect that as quickly as possible. Just come through here, dodge all the missiles. It's kind of like a slow bullet hell game in 3D.
Freedom!
Freedom!
Freedom! Freedom!
So, this big monster, is that the best you could do?
We were short on time, and he is good at smashing things.
Doesn't look like much to me. Come on, let's blow this joint.
Hey, you're welcome.
Interesting
Sorry about him,
shading
Gargoyle.
error
He's
there.
been in prison a long time. He's the only pilot the Resistance has, and he has an excellent plan. Meet us at the dam so we can put it into action.
Alright. Now I just continue dodging the tanks.
Oh no! It was the orphanage! For dogs! It was the puppy orphanage, everyone!
Well, things have gotten a little embarrassing for Gagalor. Recently surfaced information has strongly linked the previously intimidating monster with common low-life criminals. Earlier tonight, Gagalor broke some of his jailhouse cronies out of the slammer so they could enjoy a night on the town, popping pills and soliciting inexpensive call girls. Well, they're in for one nasty hangover. Our beloved Navy has come up with a high-tech new invention. Trucks armed with hyper-electricity. Kidnapping children do not harm the brains.
I'm wondering what kind of pills and call girls would be required for somebody as large as Gagalor. And with these things, you just keep the shield up, and if you're lucky, it'll reflect the laser back. Now this big guy over here is a big problem. You'll see in a minute.
The destruction and terror continue as the hulking, godless child beast carves a bloody swath through our helpless city. Our noble, all-volunteer Navy has been surprised only by the senseless lust for mayhem that seeps from the twisted black lump of a heart in this creature, still known only as Gagalor. Though it loathes violence in all its forms, the Navy has no choice but to activate its anti-monster turrets, which it guarantees are 100% monster-proof. Not get caught stealing children.
Okay, so this monster killing turret over here can actually two-shot me if I'm not careful. So you want to come up to it and you want to kind of predict when it's going to shoot and just be ready for it, and then just slowly make your way up to it, and then finally you can just punch it and you get this cutscene interaction thing.
First we print flyers, then we spread them all over town with my blimp.
Winning over the hearts and minds of Lung Fish-opolis in as soon as 6 months.
6 months?
You don't like our plan, you can come up with another one.
Yes, we are busy. We have to select card stock and then find a decent but inexpensive printer within the week.
So those are probably the worst insurgents ever. I'd hate to actually have to work with them in real life.
Knock it off!
And then interesting fact, you can stand in the water on this lower level, but as soon as you get up to this level, if you touch the water, you encounter the gypsy curse ghost thing that plagues Raz and his family. So with this part of the map, you just want to kind of make your way through it, dodging the tanks. It's not until the next part of the map, after you get on the rails, that you actually have to worry about doing anything. And there's a lot of stuff going on here at once. Oh, wrong way. Well, that was close. Narrowly dodging missiles left and right. I did not see that guy. He's gone now. I can make it. Just have to be careful with these trains here. I think there's 2 more. That was almost bad. My hitbox was almost, or his hitbox was almost right underneath my reach.
We're here with the star of the popular sitcom Trouble in the Bubble, Buddy Finn. Buddy, what's your take on the Goggalore situation? Is he just misunderstood? No way! I hate Goggalore. I can't imagine any one of my fans siding with the monster. He hates everything lungfish care about. Air, water, family, the economy. Buddy, you'll be happy to know that the Navy has decided to pull out what they're most famous for. Airplanes! So rest assured, we can all look forward to Goggalore's imminent death. And to seeing you, buddy, every Thursday night at 8, right here on LBC. Thanks, and I'd just like to add that if anyone kidnaps a human child, they should take them quickly under the lake to the abandoned insane asylum.
Goggalore, come in. We have commandeered these vessels in your name.
We can put them in position to help you cross Kochamara Channel to get to Kochamara Island and destroy Kochamara Tower.
The thing is that, although we have the utmost faith that you will soon contain the area, Goggalore, we
just think it best
we've decided to maintain our position out here.
just until you clear the area of all hostiles.
Yes.
For insurance reasons, Goggalore.
Yes, that, and for freedom.
Freedom. Alright, so for this part, you just need to come back here. It's safest to climb this back tower here. Yeah, the bombs rarely drop on this half. You're just gonna make your way up. And as soon as you get to the top, you're gonna want to auto-target. Oh. Not the best position here. Alright, you want to make sure a plane flies over right before you climb up, else that plane can hit you right as you stand up, and that's no bueno. Alright, so right after here, here's my brake. So you want to auto-lock and get shot because your guy wouldn't target the correct plane. Alright, no problem. Interesting enough, I died in the exact same place on the last video that I made that I wasn't actually recording. So it was less of a video, more of just my last attempt. But as soon as we clear out these airplanes, they bring the boats around, we climb on, and then we can have the fight with Kochamara. And it's really helpful if you level up a bit before coming to this, because you can unlock the chain blast for your Psy blast attack, and that really helps.
Freedom!
It's not necessary, but it does help. You can knock out 2 planes at once instead of just the one and then getting hit by the other one. And then over here we have one of the golden helmets that I was talking about earlier that you can pick up, and it increases your maximum amount of lives in the inside people's minds. The astral projection depth. I'm just gonna nab that. Then we've got that great rendering distance that games made in 2005 are known for. It's funny playing video games like Guild Wars 2 that just came out with top-notch graphics, and then coming back
we're sorry
to this game.
That the miserable and incompetent lung-faced Navy is all but sunk. Great work, losers. Now Kochamara himself will have to come all the way down here just to save our worthless hides. Authorities are calling for a big parade in Kochamara's honor after he clobbers the annoying giant Goggalore. And if the parade is big enough, Kochamara promises not to destroy the city. Brush teeth more often, don't drool so much.
Sounds like a good deal to me. Throw a big parade, don't get squashed. Alright, so as soon as we step in... Yep, right here. I believe this is boss 3, could be 4. Yes, this is boss 4. And after a little dance off here, the fight actually starts. Kochamara spends most of his time flying up in the air.
It's you in there, Coach. I don't know where you're broadcasting from, but I'm gonna find out and make you show me what happened to Lily.
Kochamara does not speak giant monster boy language.
The only word you're gonna need is ouch.
Mighty Ram!
So he'll do 2 moves during this phase, Mighty Ram and Triangle Beam.
Triangle beam!
When he does Triangle Beam, you can actually hit him with your Psy Blast,
Deadly triangle beam!
just for a very brief period of time.
So Sasha showed you how to save up your aggressive energy, huh? Well, why don't I help you let it all out?
And from this point on in the fight, you cannot use Psy Blasts. You cannot pick up any power-ups that give you more.
Ground vision!
Now that he's on the ground, he'll do attacks like that.
Area attack!
The hard to avoid area attack is when you need to attack.
Overly
And then this is when you just need to get away from him.
combination!
We just do a flurry of moves there.
Area attack!
And now he'll take back up to the air, and I think he stays up there for the rest of the...
Ram!
I think he'll come down once more, actually.
Mighty Ram!
But just keep your target lock on him and just keep side jumping to avoid.
Triangle beam! Mighty Ram! Ground vision!
If you don't stop, or if you stop moving, the Mighty Ram,
Ram! Ground vision!
that's the one that'll hit you.
To avoid area attack! Oh!
And that is the Kochamara boss fight.
People of Lung Fish-opolis, I'm sorry I let you down.
Finally. Okay, Tower. Get ready for Goggalore.
Okay, so that was that. Now we just climb up the tower. There's another few cutscenes. And then we are done with this level and on to the second half of the game, which takes place at the Insane Asylum. Right here we have the best rendered object in the game. You can tell by all the pixels. Also we get a very nice little view of the poorly rendered Lung Fish-opolis out in the background there.
Fine. Take control of this freaky toad. I don't need him to nab children for me anymore. I've got the brain of a little girl back in my lab that's strong enough to power a whole army of psycho-blaster death tanks. Huh? What?
You've got the brain of a little girl.
I said in my lab.
I think you've got the muscles of a little girl, too.
Good one.
Human child,
Who is that?
it is I, the creature whose spirit was once, over here. Behind you? Yes.
Oh.
The creature whose spirit was once enslaved by the evil one. You have unchained my soul, and now I shall repay you, powerful human child.
Oh. Great. Well, okay. Show me what you did to my friend Lily.
By the drowned spirit of Oblongata, it is done. When it is your wish to travel across the lake, you may return to either shore and summon me with that.
Thanks, hulking lungfish. You know, you really aren't as hideous as people say.
You may call me now by my true name, Rasputin. The name given to me by my people.
And what name is that, noble lake creature?
Linda.
What a magical lady.
Alright, that does it for part 10 of my Psychonauts playthrough. Join me next time and we will start exploring the insane asylum and meet the first character here, Boyd Cooper. And I will take a break for tonight and level up my character some so that I have the needed abilities to progress through these levels. I'll see you next time.